Adding one of the best Wi-Fi routers is the easiest way to upgrade your home network and well worth the investment. Swapping out your existing router with a new up-to-date one can make it seem like every laptop, smart TV, game console, and doorbell camera is working a lot faster. Besides giving you a speedier Wi-Fi connection throughout your home, many of the latest routers ship with built-in security software, mobile apps to configure their settings on the go, and easy-to-use parental control software to help limit screen time. Whether you're working from home, streaming content online, or even gaming, there is no substitute for the top-notch performance offered by one of the best Wi-Fi routers. In order to find the right models for a wide variety of needs and use cases, we thoroughly test each and every router we review to help you find the one that works for you and fits your budget. We have listed the top 6 Wi-Fi routers and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you. Links to all products mentioned in the video are in the description below. You could also find a more detailed analysis and a comparison tool on our website, legitpick.com. Number 6. Amazon eero 6 Plus Mesh Wi-Fi Router. Our experience with eero's higher-end hardware has been so positive that recommending its entry-level eero 6 Plus router was a no-brainer. The eero 6 Plus shares almost all of the same features as its higher-end sibling: an understated look, fast speeds, easy setup and maintenance, support for eero Plus in a smaller single package. Eero offers the 6 Plus in 1, 2, or 3 pack to enable a mesh Wi-Fi setup. But we're recommending a single router this time around because its 1500 square foot range makes it the perfect choice for many single floor houses and apartments. The eero 6 Plus isn't quite as fast as the Pro 6e because it only supports Wi-Fi 6e, but that won't be an issue for everyday tasks like downloading files, casually playing games online, or streaming videos and music. We like that eero offers the ability to scale up your network over time, adding new routers as your need changes, or technology evolves. For example, you can get a single eero 6 Plus at a relatively low price today, then pick up a multi-router Pro 6e bundle down the line and add them to your existing network. This modularity puts eero 6 Plus at an advantage compared to a typical single-point router. If all you need is a single Wi-Fi 6 compatible router for your home, eero 6 Plus is the one to get. Number 5. Google Nest Wi-Fi Pro. The updated Nest Wi-Fi Pro is an excellent example of a mesh network router where multiple nodes link together to form a wireless network with bigger, better coverage. The router alone covers 2200 square feet, but you can bundle it with either 1 or 2 points to cover up to 5400 square feet. It's ideal for large spaces or homes that struggle with heavy interference and dead zones. The update to Nest routers added many welcome features, notably Wi-Fi 6E support and support for the new Matter smart home protocol to make it even easier to set up the routers and monitor them from your phone. It also supports automatic band switching to move devices around the best channels. The router unit includes 2 Ethernet ports tucked away in a compartment on the bottom, one for the modem and one for the wired devices like a switch or desktop. One router can reach up to 2200 square feet and 2 routers can double that. Number 4. Linksys Hydra Pro 6. If you've already got a budget router running your network and you're ready to upgrade to something more powerful, the Linksys Hydra Pro 6 belongs high on your list. With a dual-band AX5400 build, full support for Wi-Fi 6, and 160 MHz channel support for moving data more efficiently, it was an excellent performer in my speed test, even managing to outperform flashier picks like the also great ASUS RT AX86U. The Hydra Pro 6 is a touch pricey as dual-band routers go, but the steady, consistent performance makes it a standout. Try and catch it on sale if you can, but if you just want a reliable, no-frills router that can keep up with gigabit speeds, look no further. Number 3. TP-Link Archer AX21. A $250 router is overkill for many homes. If you don't have a lot of bandwidth-hungry devices using your network at once, and you just want a Wi-Fi 6 router with more throughput and better range than the one your ISP rents you, the TP-Link Archer AX21 is an excellent upgrade for under $100. On our hardest long-range benchmarks, the Archer AX21's 5 GHz speeds were neck and neck with the Archer AX50, a router with a much higher speed rating. The only routers that beat the AX21 in this benchmark cost more than twice as much. When we moved the routers to a central location in our 2000 square foot test house, the AX21 outperformed AX50 on all of our upload and download tests across both 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz bands, a clean sweep. Its average 5 GHz performance was 30 to 40% slower than the ASUS RT AX86U and its closest competition, the TP-Link Archer AX6000, but it was still an excellent showing given its much lower price. The performance gap between the $250 routers and the $100 AX21 was only apparent when we slammed them with simultaneous gaming traffic, HD streaming, and file transfers. The AX21 easily outperformed its direct competition, the TP-Link AX50, on nearly all of our tests, but it was noticeably slower than the RT AX86CU and TP-Link Archer AX6000. We recorded higher maximum game latency, the file transfers took nearly twice as long, and both our wireless benchmarks and Cloudflare connection benchmarks crawled. What does this mean for your home network? The AX21 is a great fit for smaller households. If you live by yourself or with a roommate and you do reasonable everyday activities on your wireless network, you'll be fine. Even for gaming, this router delivers great speed and range on a budget for a solo adventure or small party. It's not the best choice if you live with a family full of gamers, streaming aficionados, work-from-homers, and people who are constantly hammering the network with high bandwidth activities. Under those circumstances, the AX21 will meet its match far sooner than ASUS RT AX86U. The Archer AX21, like most TP-Link routers, is not complicated to set up, but a few steps in the process could be confusing. Most people won't know if they need to select something other than the default dynamic IP for the connection type, or if they need to change their router's default MAC address, and most competing routers don't include those in initial setup. Aside from that, it's standard stuff, including the option to assign a single SSID to both 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz bands and enable automatic firmware updates. After initial setup, you can enable WPA3 encryption, assign guest networks, and dig into advanced options like scheduling, parental control, and a VPN. There's no support for DFS channels nor a VLAN, but a budget router can have everything. We like the AX21 supports TP-Link's One Mesh system, which, like ASUS's iMesh, lets you set up your own DIY mesh Wi-Fi system by cobbling together other compatible TP-Link routers and extenders. It's a great way to reuse older gear and get a mesh system that can intelligently hand off devices to the best access points. However, One Mesh won't let you connect your mesh nodes back to your primary router via Ethernet cables. It's a wireless connection or nothing, which will be slower than ASUS's solution. The AX21 has a single USB 2.0 port on the rear for network accessible storage. It's a feature most probably won't even play with. Even if they do, USB 2.0 is old and slow compared to USB 3.0, which we typically find on new routers nowadays. You can control the AX21 via Alexa, but you shouldn't. Nor should you set up your router via a TP-Link ID so you can adjust its settings from anywhere via the company's Tether app. Most people don't need that much access to their routers, and it's a practice that potentially poses plenty of security problems. Features aside, since you're unlikely to use most of them, the AX21 performs where it counts, great speeds and range for its incredibly low price. As long as you're not inviting the router into a home that's going to push it to the brink, the AX21 is a solid choice for a simpler online life. Number 2. TP-Link Deco X55. If you have a multi-story home that needs a big internet upgrade, TP-Link's Deco X55 is the best mesh router system for you. It covers 6,500 square feet, which is almost 10% more space than our best overall pick, from a 3-pack of routers that cost less than half the price. Now the X55 is only Wi-Fi 6, which means its top speeds are lower than what's on offer from eero and Linksys, but the value is still there. If you have an internet package that supports speeds of 500 megabits per second or less, the difference in performance will be negligible, if any exists at all. It should be no surprise that the best Wi-Fi solution for long-range needs is a mesh router system. For best performance, we recommend setting one of the TP-Link's routers on each floor of your home. TP-Link says the routers will learn your usage pattern, which devices in which areas demand the most bandwidth, and optimize itself to accommodate your needs. That means the game console in the basement that routinely downloads large files will get priority over a bedroom TV streaming YouTube videos in HD. Smart home budgets should do all these tasks in the background, so we're glad TP-Link has built this feature into its hardware. Our experience with older TP-Link routers have always been positive, and we've been especially pleased with the company's Deco app. TP-Link makes a whole host of smart home accessories, so it makes sense that it streamlined the setup process for internet-connected gear, but it's still nice to see. If you're totally new to mesh Wi-Fi routers, this is a good place to start. TP-Link says the X55 routers can automatically detect some security issues, but you can fortify your network with a paid Home Shield Pro account. This service, which costs $5.99 per month or $54.99, offers advanced parental controls, DDoS attacks, and advanced protection for smart home accessories. If you're suffering from recurring network issues due to the size of your home, this set of TP-Link's Deco X55 should fix them pretty easily. The range it offers at its price is also impressive, making it a particularly good value for those in larger spaces. Number 1. NETGEAR Orbi Tri-Band Whole Home Mesh Wi-Fi System. Mesh home Wi-Fi networks are increasing in popularity as we adopt smart, connected devices and streaming services in our homes. Mesh topologies can increase the stability and interconnections between IoT devices by working with nodes placed around the home, reducing blind spots and buffering issues. While mesh Wi-Fi devices do not always offer the same advanced settings or features as some traditional routers, mesh devices can suit those devices who have a home office in an area with a weak Wi-Fi signal, for example, or who are competing for streaming capacity. The Orbi's strength is its coverage up to 5,000 square feet with support for up to 25 devices. The tri-band MU-MIMO routers offer decent Wi-Fi speeds on the 2.4 GHz plus 5 GHz bands. It's powered by a quad-core ARM processor and comes with 512 MB RAM on Wi-Fi 6. The included Ethernet port provides 1 Gb connectivity. The NETGEAR Orbi can be picked up with standard specifications, or you can upgrade to the premium ultra performance range, which extends coverage and the number of devices connected via satellite bolt-ons, each of which expands coverage by up to 2,500 square feet. NETGEAR Orbi should be considered when more than one person is fighting for broadband resources, such as when multiple occupants are working from home while children need stable connections for learning. Parental controls and the option to adopt NETGEAR Armor are included. So, that wraps up our list of the best Wi-Fi routers. Hope you found this video helpful, and if so, please leave a thumbs up as I always appreciate that. Let us know in the comments down below which Wi-Fi router you're going to choose. Thanks for watching, and that's all for this video. If you liked this video and it helped you in any way, please get this video a like, and if you don't want to miss out on any future videos, subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.